Hey, how's it going there, folks? This is Ricky, aka the War Champion, doing another level that was requested from an anonymous viewer. We're gonna do today. We're gonna see if we can get the job done and do it, and basically do it. It's actually a sudden death level, and it's one that I believe, according to him, is a pretty challenging one. So we're gonna see if we can get that job done today. Let's go. We're gonna play Fungal Forest, Iron Stage. Yeah, this one's a bit challenging, I'm not gonna lie. It took me, I had to remember how, it's been a while since I've done it, but I have to remember how I got the job done. But I have beaten it before, so let's see what we got today. Let's see if I'm not a one-trick pony. Or a one-timer, shall I say. So I'm taking a risk already. We're gonna start off with the Earth Elemental. I think that's how I did it last time, although it's been a minute though. Okay, we're gonna set that up on both sides. Double whammy. But it can be done if we wisely use these elves that we've been supplied down here. You see that? Yeah, these elves. So, and then we also have a Laura Winter Song to help us out in this fight for this Iron Stage. So these rotshrooms, that's the biggest issue here on this one, is because of that poison spores they emit when they die. So we'd have to be very, very careful when it comes to with this Earth Elemental. It's very risky because it can succumb to a high. It can spawn that that swamp thing. We don't want that. So we're gonna rain a fire there because they're bringing hordes of those rotshrooms. So we have to be real patient though, and we got to make sure we preserve these elves as best as we can. We can't have that die. Right now our Earth Elemental is dying, so we got to make sure we wisely move him around so he doesn't engage in battle, because if he does, goodbye Earth Elemental, hello Swamp Thing. Now they decide to get very hard on us. They want to bring these noxious creepers into the photo, so we got to thwart that. We can do it. We can do it.
Winter is coming.
And then they make things worse. They have the tainted treants, so you have to use some sort of mage towers to help whittle down their armor. They're very tanky at 1200 hit points, but we can do it, folks. Yeah, so we're getting we're getting overwhelmed here. So now this is the part where we're gonna have to let that rain of fire go. So do away with them. Good. It's okay in the tainted treant. That's okay. Their armor is medium now, and once they've taken a lot of hits from those mage towers, so they've lost a lot of their armor. Don't be fooled by just because of the fact that they high hit points, and medium in their high armor. Those eventually, when their armor is reduced, those elves are very, very incredibly effective at wiping them off. I didn't think they were going to be able to get that job done like the way they're going to do, but they can, and we got to hold this off right here. We just got to make sure we're hitting the noxious creepers though. Yeah, we don't want that tainted treant getting in the middle of that. We got to back up. Again, we got to preserve our elves as best we can. A husk is bound to come on this one. Rest assured, it's gonna get a little hard because it's not gonna be pretty. But we got to get rid of the right here. Husks are bound to come. Just remember that it's meant to come. Things can get ugly. There you go. There we go. See, we moved that Earth Elemental out of the way so those rotshrooms can get a taste of that fire there. Let's preserve our okay, things are getting a little iffy here. Okay, our Earth Elemental's about to die over here, so we're gonna raise his hit points back, get him healthy again. That's why you want to make sure you don't want to go too crazy with the bounty, because you might overreact seeing those tainted treants. So you want to set up those mage towers to kill them off, but you don't want to. You really want to preserve that. You really want to hold on to that bounty as best you can. Oh, what happened? No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. That darn elemental died. My Earth Elemental on the left side died. I wasn't paying attention to him. See, oh, folks, we're in a bad spot. We just made this harder than what it should be. We got to hold this swamp thing, folks. Oh, Lord have mercy. What did we just get ourselves into? That's okay if the tainted treants come down there. Remember, they've taken hits from those mage towers, so their hit points have dropped. Their armor's dropped, so it's easier to kill them off. We just got to get this swamp thing out of here. There you go. Good job. Boy, we dodged a bullet there. Oh my goodness, man! I can't believe I didn't see that. Well, I tell you, I can, because I'm so focused on this other side. I didn't pay that any attention. So now insta-kill is your best friend now. You really want to deal with those swamp things, so we don't need the swamp thing getting any closer than what it should be. We'll have the hero be used as a pawn on my chessboard, so she can take blows from those swamp things. Now they're going to trouble us with all these rotshrooms. So you know what we're going to do. Yak. We're going to hurt those rotshrooms. And we see on the left side, good job on the right side with arcane. We got to get rid of this swamp thing, raise our hit points of our earth element on the left side. Everything going well. Excellent. It's okay. Get rid of those rotshrooms. Good. Beautiful job on the right side. Things are going well. That was what we needed there.
Cool.
Beautiful. And that's another thing. I guess it depends on where on the left side, if a reinforcement dies, then at the top level layer of the acid pool will spawn the husk. Just like when that swamp thing, there you go, that swamp thing spawned out of the acid pool, spawned up there. Good job. We insta-killed that. Here they go with this last wave of rotshroom. You know what we're going to do when we see this. We're not having that. So yak away from the sky. Yak them. We still got these swamp thing. Good job. It's okay. We just got to get rid of these rotshrooms. The swamp thing is easy to deal with now. It's just one-on-one. There we go. Good. Everything went well there. Excellent. Everything just went exactly as planned. Beautiful. So, to anonymous viewer and to all the other fans watching, so this wasn't pretty, and as you saw, I did not expect that swamp thing that bountyless one to spawn. I just did not. I was too focused. I guess that's another good point. You have to remain very vigilant of things. You have to pay attention to both sides, especially if you're going to use the earth elemental, because when it died, it spawned that swamp thing. So I took my eyes off of that left side for a minute, thinking that earth elemental was fine, when I didn't realize it was in great peril. So you really have to, shall I say, utilize those elves, and if you're going to use a hero, utilize that well to your advantage as your archer towers, basically your range towers, to effectively hit and damage the enemies on the outskirts, and especially the rotshrooms, so they don't trouble you. And then don't get overwhelmed with the tainted treants, because just have a couple of mage towers up there where I had them at in the beginning, so you can hack away at their armor and reduce it, because the elves towers are quite effective at killing them off, especially when their armor's been reduced. So that's a great way to stop them. And then when the noxious creepers, just be when they come in those clumps, that's when you really want to use that rain of fire. You really want to hit them hard when they're in clumps, like we did there earlier. And then when they tried to bring another wave of it again after we killed off those noxious creepers, we just have to hold them off and make sure that the noxious creepers are getting hit by the elves with their bows and arrows, as well as our heroes. So that is how it was done. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll be ready to respond and go over, and do a reanalyzation of whatever you need me to do. So thank you for watching, folks. That concludes this video. If you can, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And to the anonymous viewer, I hope this helped you out. Thanks. Farewell.